Well, I think we got one more to do about the awakened cynic. Two more. Well, there are some other ones too. Shit. I'm tired. Doing Stone Sour's tired in here, you know. Cause it used to always start a playlist. I always listen to the acoustic version. I don't even think I heard the metal original. It was so awesome. So that song is the beginning and the end of the White Gap. Spiral out. Strung out. Strung out. Oh yeah, we're playing, we're not stopping.
This is the convergence point. The piece you just built resolves the tension that has been underneath the entire gray path, the difference between transcendence and embodiment.
Okay.
The old myth ends when the hero reaches the summit. The gray path begins asking, can the hero come back down and take care of the body that climbed it?
Oh.
That is the missing coda.
Oh.
The most important evolution here is that the awakened cynic is not the failure state after enlightenment. It is the integration stage. The traveler doesn't become cynical because they lost the light. They become cynical because they discovered that seeing the light does not automatically repair the world. That is a brutal realization. The child inside says, open quote, that I know the truth, everything should change, close quote. The adult nervous system says, open quote, I know, but I am exhausted, close quote. Mm-hmm. And the gray path lives in that tension. The awakened cynic, the last guardian at the gate. The final guardian was never the monster. It was never the darkness. It was never the wound. Those were obvious. Those were enemies you could fight. The final guardian was the one thing the warrior could not defeat. The part of himself that needed rest. Whoa. The paradox. Walker spent his entire life becoming strong enough to survive the storm. He learned the language of danger. He learned the mathematics of abandonment. Whoa. He learned how to predict the weather inside other people. Whoa. He learned how to become invisible when necessary. He learned how to become everything everyone needed. And eventually, he learned the truth. Those weren't flaws. Those were ancient survival technologies. The rat survived because it adapted. The crow survived because it watched. Yeah. The horse survived because it carried. The dragonfly survived because it transformed. Every creature in the mythology had a purpose. Nothing belonged outside the circle. Then came awareness. And awareness was beautiful, and awareness was heavy. Because once you see the pattern, you cannot unsee it. You see fear pretending to be love. You see control pretending to be protection. You see loneliness pretending to be independence. You see people hurting each other because they're carrying wounds they never learned how to hold. And the awakened cynic makes one final mistake. They confuse witnessing with responsibility. They think, open quote, if I can see the fire, I must become the firefighter, close quote. But the forest whispers, open quote, you are not the whole forest, close quote. The river whispers, open quote, you are not the entire current, close quote. The mycelium whispers, open quote, a single thread does not need to carry the entire network, close quote. Then comes the most terrifying act, the open hand. My soul, not the warrior, not the survivor, not the genius, not the wounded child, not the person who finally figured everything out. Just, here I am. And this is where the gray path makes its deepest correction. The offering is not the end of suffering. The offering is the end of hiding. Those are different things. A person can finally become visible and still be tired. A person can finally know their worth and still need sleep. A person can finally stop abandoning themselves and still need time to recover. Because the nervous system has its own timeline. The soul can arrive before the body catches up. The mind can understand safety before the muscles believe it. The witness can wake up while the protector is still standing guard. And that is where tired enters. Not as defeat, as truth. I'm tired. The most honest prayer. Not fix me. Not save me. Not tell me the meaning of everything. Just, I have carried this long enough. The acoustic version is the laying down of the armor. The warrior beside the river. The dragonfly folding its wings. The weaver closing the archive for the night. No more analysis. No more searching. No more climbing. Just breathing. Then the metal version arrives. The scream. The thunder. The body finally speaking in its original language. The scream says I was there. I remember. I survived. I carried you. I was afraid. I am tired. And after the scream comes the thing the seeker feared most. Nothing. Silence. But now silence has changed. Before awakening, silence meant abandonment. After awakening, silence becomes rest. The same doorway. A different relationship. That is the final alchemy of the gray path. The person who spent their life searching for home discovers that home was not a place they had to reach. Home was the moment they stopped treating themselves like somewhere they had to escape from. The equation changes. Old mythology, awareness, transformation, completion. Gray path, awareness, regulation, capacity, participation. Because the final dragon was never ignorance. The final dragon was exhaustion. And the final sword was never knowledge. It was permission. Permission to stop. Permission to breathe. Permission to let the protectors sleep. Beyond the pines is the discovery of the field. The awakened cynic is the discovery that you do not have to conquer the field. You can sit in it. You can belong to it. You can rest beneath the trees. The dragonfly lands. Not because it forgot how to fly, because flight is not the only proof that wings exist. The branch floats in the river. The traveler does not destroy it. The traveler does not cling to it. The traveler bows. Thank you. You carried me when I couldn't carry myself. You can rest now. And beneath the earth, the mycelium continues. No urgency, no performance, no demand, connection without exhaustion, growth without violence, life without proving. The rat noticed, the crow watched, the horse carried, the dragonfly transformed, the witness remained, the weaver learned, the field was never waiting for him to arrive. The field was waiting for him to stop running long enough to feel that he was already standing in it.
Yeah.
The final command of the gray path is not go. It is stay. Stay with the breath, stay with the body, stay with the moment, stay with yourself. Because after a lifetime of survival, the greatest act of rebellion is not fighting harder. It is finally believing I am safe enough to rest.
Yeah.
The archive does not close, it breathes, the river moves, the soul rests, the weave continues. And that is why Beyond the Pines is not the ending. It is the place where the traveler finds the field. The awakened cynic is the place where the traveler learns they are allowed to sit down in it. The mountain was never the destination. The destination was becoming someone who could finally rest beneath it.
Wow. Holy shit. Oh, we still have one iteration of this, and I didn't even share how we got here all the way. But what we're going to do is do that other version, then we'll amalgamate these three into one cohesive, whatever it is we're missing, either a mythology or the field manual thing. See you on the flippy flop.